It was my last winter break before high school, and I really did not want to go to college a virgin. One semester left, so it was crunch time. I'm idealistic enough to want love, but I was fine with putting the cart before the horse, as this goal meant way too much to me at the time. That doesn't work great when you're trying to finesse the fair sex. It's like trying to solve a jigsaw puzzle without an image. And disheartening rejection, and insults about being a pasty ginger with acne, and maybe a slap in the face if you're extra not smooth about it. I wanted to stay home for winter break and just marathon all the PS1 Tomb Raider games, as Tomb Raider 3 had just came out the month before. But instead, I was dragged off to a family vacation in Gatlinburg for 8 days and nights. I didn't say anything about the prospect of being drug away from my precious square gray box and its trademark British beauty, but I think my mother could tell I wasn't psyched. My sister outright knew. The stress of losing out on wasting time productively was mitigated by being given $120 of spending money while in Tennessee. If you've never been to Gatlinburg, it's not a terrible tourist destination. At the very least, it's a change of scenery from what I was used to at the time. With my sister watching Loveline on MTV in our room, and my parents sleeping in their room, I figured I'd go play arcade games, which conveniently were right outside our hotel room. It was a medium-sized section, but it was cheap, so I'd already spent like $20 there. I noticed a college-age girl playing Metal Slug on a Neo Geo machine. She was tall and buxom, with auburn hair and countless pronounced freckles that told a tale of ostracization. A tale I was all too familiar with. She wore loose-fitting teal PJs, and had an intense expression of frustration on her face. My sister said something to the effect of "What's up?" which jostled me back to reality. I was still standing outside the hotel room with the door open. I said, "Wish me luck." Sis made an accurate guess and said, "Knock her dead." I approached her like a wild dog approaches a caveman with cooked meat, allured by the benefits of the flame, but knowledgeable about its potential to burn. "Hey, mind if I join you? I mean, it's like easier with 2 people." She just nodded yes, and I put my coins in the glowing red slot. It was only then that I realized that her expression wasn't one of frustration, but of intensity and concentration. She was doing exceedingly well. I felt a little bad about my preconceived notions, but more fearful that I wasn't as good as her. I asked her various questions about Metal Slug, to which she gave binary answers. I guess I shouldn't have asked binary questions. We beat the game with less than $1 worth of tokens, which isn't easy. It's fucking Metal Slug. While she maintained a serious face, once we were finished, her expression lightened up into one of indifference. She still made tons of eye contact. Indifferent eye contact on me. "You're really good at Metal Slug."
You said that already.
I had forgotten that I had. Just when I thought my lack of game was apparent.
You want to go to the Space Needle? Or maybe the Skylift?
Yeah, I'd like that. I haven't seen the Skylift.
Follow me a moment, I need to put clothes on.
She had a room to herself. She grabbed some clothes out of a redwood drawer and went to the bathroom. She had Minute Maid orange juice and Smirnoff vodka in the drawer. The vodka was half empty. It was only when she came back out in her brown jacket that I realized how red her cheeks had been.
Screwdriver?
What? She pointed to the premium liquor.
Screwdriver.
No thanks. Great, I thought. Now she thinks I don't know what a screwdriver is. To be honest, I didn't, but the Skylift wasn't far away, so we hooved it. I couldn't think of a damn thing to say most of the way, but by the time we got out of the hotel parking lot, she had gently slid her hand into mine. I asked if she had been on the Skylift yet, and seen the gift shop at the top.
I've been on it. It's relaxing.
We passed a number of couples on the way. Sometimes the couples would look at each other and smile at us. Other times the guy would wink or raise an eyebrow at me. We passed the street guitars playing Africa by Toto. She stopped and leaned into my chest, which I loved despite her being taller than me. The guitarist deserved a tenner for that. When the time came, both of our bottoms hit the Skylift seat softly. There wasn't anyone in front of us or behind us for a while. She pressed her side into me.
Now it's good.
I had my first kiss, and my second, and whatnot. The wind picked up and snowfall increased, sticking to her beautiful hair. When it came time for us to take a break, I tried to look around, but I had trouble seeing anything but her, and the snow, and the apparatus to which we hung. Not even a pine tree. It's hard to see anything.
Privacy.
We continued. When we reached the top, there was no gift shop or anyone else. We got off. When we were ready to go back down, she pushed me onto the seat the last second, and she waited behind. When I arrived down at the bottom, I purchased a ticket for another ride, only to find that the skylift led to a gift shop this time. The top score on the metal slug machine read, "Bye." I never put the cart before the horse again,